Give the call to the member for Forrest.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. Families in Western Australia are bracing for a price hike of 12% for gas, as WA's major distributor is looking to increase charges by 39% from early 2025. Why did the Prime Minister choose to focus on his divisive Canberra Voice proposal and not on addressing Western Australia's already crippling gas prices?
Order. Order. When the House comes to order, the Prime Minister has the call.
Speaker, if I can understand, if I can understand the question from the member for Forrest,
Order.
just actually ask me, but they managed to still work in the voice of the question. Having asked every question every day for not just before a referendum but afterwards about it, they then come in here and ask a question which is, why are you obsessed with it? They ask nothing about cost of living. They have a shadow treasurer. They have a shadow treasurer who doesn't know, I don't think, that this bloke here is the treasurer, because he doesn't recognise competence and skills when he sees it. The opposition.
The Prime Minister. Order. The Prime Minister will pause. I'd like to. The Treasurer and the Shadow Treasurer will be both on warnings. It won't be here. You can have it outside. The Deputy Leader of the Opposition is on her feet for a point of order.
A point of order on relevance, Mr Speaker. How can this possibly be relevant to the question that the member for Forrest asked about fuel prices in WA? And how can it possibly be relevant?
The Prime Minister was asked a question about power prices and particularly regarding Western Australia, and then the remainder of the question was about the referendum when other issues could have been focused on. So I'm just going to listen carefully to the Prime Minister.
I'm certainly talking about the part of the question which said, what is it that we're concentrating our efforts on? And we have been working on cost of living measures, including, pleased to say, there's an Medicare urgent care clinic heading to Bunbury, your way. One of the ones that is
the Minister for Climate Change.
That is coming. No doubt, when we go and open it, you can organise a demo or something. But we of course, the member opposite voted against the measures that have put downward pressure when it comes to gas. They voted against it. They voted against it. They voted against cheaper childcare, increased rent assistance, more Medicare bulk billing, cheaper medicines, boosting income support payments, fee-free TAFE. They're against all of that, Mr Speaker, because their concentration on issues. They've asked this year one question about AUKUS or international national security. Now we're in a situation whereby we're in a globally uncertain world. They've asked 0 questions about resources or critical minerals. Nothing ever in the entire term about skills or TAFE. Not a single question this entire term about manufacturing. Not a single question about education. Not one. The entire term. 1 question about wages and 9 questions about health. But 93 questions about the voice or other matters.
Order.
93.
Prime Minister's time.
I'll leave those who watch Question Time to decide who's obsessed.